Imagine aluminium foil, but make it Amazonian reptiles throwing a neon rave in the jungle. This was essentially the brief for QUITO. QUITO is a kitchen essentials brand inspired by the capital of Ecuador. The products are aluminium foil, plastic wrap, parchment paper, and unbleached parchment paper. The client came in with 3 hot asks. He wanted reptile prints, inspired by the animals of the Amazon and the Galapagos Islands. He wanted bold color ranges and neon lights as typography for the product titles. The rest was open for interpretation. I spent a lot of time virtually exploring Ecuador, the Amazon, and the Andes. This led me to design a custom typography inspired by hieroglyphs from the Amazon. I also made a range of logos inspired by the visual code of the region. I also did a deep dive into the skinny vertical packaging, weirdly tricky. In the world of social media, our kitchen essentials need to speak to our personality as home chefs. The brand essence I devised to be fortification, championing the freedom one feels when one is protected. This could be freedom to create, freedom to express, freedom to even experiment. To take this concept further, I devised a campaign encouraging experimentation in the kitchen. Every box would contain a QR code to a mystery shopping list which would get updated every week. One secret ingredient, infinite possibilities. One of the problems I found when researching this category is that customers aren't loyal to their brand of kitchen essentials. So the act of cooking, posting, and tagging creates a community of loyal QUITO users. Let's talk final concepts. Out of the many concepts I came up with, these 3 made the cut. Sacred scales, inspired by the natural fortification of the Amazon's most resilient creatures, scaly iguanas, mighty anacondas, and the protective shells of the Galapagos tortoises. The visual identity channels the toughness and adaptability of the wild, reflecting the protective quality of QUITO's products. Neon jungle, the second concept, is a bold fusion of natural patterns and electrifying modernity. It embodies the wild, untamed energy of the jungle, infused with high voltage neon hues that pulse with life. Woven protection was the final concept. In the ancient Andes, weaving was more than fabric, it was a ritual, a spiritual interface between the natural and supernatural. In the Andean world, textiles serve as prayers, shields, and bridges between realms. This concept focuses on the power of woven patterns as protective symbols, much like how the Inca wrapped sacred objects in cloth to shield them from harm. And here's the feedback I got.
I actually really like this, and I find it really clever how it combines the tribal motifs with the skin. So it looks like a snake skin when we look at it, especially when it's put on a shelf and more of these products are stacked on top of each other. It really starts to look like a snake skin, and they really stand out from the shelf. I actually would say that this is probably my favorite design.